Hey Summit League fans, I'm Kelly Stewart and it's time for this week's Summit League Spotlight. We'll start with some Summit hoops and our players of the week. On the men's side, Oral Roberts grad transfer DeAndre Burns claimed his first ever Summit League Player of the Week honor. The guard from Yazoo City, Mississippi averaged 20.5 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists in wins over previously unbeaten North Dakota State as well as North Dakota last week. Even more impressive, in those 2 victories, Burns shot 60% from the field and dished out 10 assists, 9 alone, in the win over UND, while committing just 1 turnover. On the women's side, Western Illinois senior guard Olivia Kaufman earned her first Summit League Women's Basketball Player of the Week award of the season and the second in her career. The Jacksonville, Illinois native notched a double-double in each of Western's wins last week, averaging 21.5 points, 3 assists, and 10 rebounds through those 2 games. On top of all of that, Kaufman also joined the 1,000-point club when she knocked down a 3 in the first quarter of Thursday's matchup with Purdue Fort Wayne. And finally, onto some national rankings. The South Dakota women's basketball team checked in at number 25 in this week's AP Top 25. Now, while that is down 3 spots from last week's ranking, even after a dominating win over Omaha in the lone game for the Coyote women this past week, there were upsets all across the board in women's hoops that allowed for some interesting moves in rankings. 11 ranked teams lost 13 games during the week, and 8 of those losses came against unranked opponents. Meanwhile, South Dakota has been going steady in the USA Today coaches poll, which they've been ranked in since December 3rd of last year. As released yesterday, the Coyotes moved up 1 spot and now sit at the number 21 ranking in the poll. This ties for the highest ranking South Dakota has held in this particular poll. They were also ranked number 21 for 2 straight weeks in mid-December of last year. That's all for this week's Summit League Spotlight. Make sure to follow Midco SN and the Summit League on social media, and I'll see you right back here next week.